Welcome back. In the previous part, we visited Tangram Gate. I decided to just peek my head out here and see if there was any chests to get. There's enemies as well, obviously. New enemies. Very important to get them, so we can build up our database. Purple Charlotte. A violet plant monster opens up its petals and releases a nauseating stench. Fire very good, but... 32, let's summon Zeit. What he's gonna do, I don't know. Salamander? Ew. Ew. Thank you. Ooh. I see what you got coming up there. Definitely gotta deal with that. Definitely. That's a lot of Sepith. I was a bit off time on that. Look at that. Oh, so much Sepith. Need to see about getting some new quartz as well. I don't know if I've faced you in another version, I don't know. Oh, hello. Monsters appeared. You know what, let's go with just throwing these out. Ooh. Intriguing. Resist, okay. Intriguing. Rare ice monster that freezes moisture inside its body. It's level 30, that would be why. This allows for powerful ice arts. Because it didn't warn me about its level. That's the issue here. So let's actually throw that out, just so we can easily get onto the obvious thing coming up. Which would be quite useful. Might go for the defense, I feel that might be wise. So it's like we can't do anything there. Put my crest. Get that out quickly. Oh god, if it's gonna do that, this changes things. Ooh. We'll see, because it's like I feel like it's probably beyond me at this point because it's level 30. It's like, yeah, because considering our level, I'm thinking, run. 32. 32 is not going to help us here. Here, let's 60%. Come on now. Really? Don't move. Because it's like, our level is 19. It's like, yeah, that's a bit much at this point to be trying to get them sorted. Very much be coming back there later, obviously. It's just, right now, nah. Can be forgiven for that. Fine. I was gonna try and get around it, but... I mean, I was gonna run into that and that would have been awesome, but no. Apparently not. How's this frog? What the? I won't be allowing that. That's just not on. Quake. Nope, not Aerocycle. Aero. Should be checking them, shouldn't I? Humming gator, we know about them. Horned frog. Large frog whose horns vibrate to create a hypnotic song. Oh really? Hadn't noticed. Like you, I was expecting you. Nah, we have had them before. That's fine. Right, so, hello. Monsters appeared. But can I take these ones? That's the question. These are more like it, level 16. And question marks, obviously. That's more like it. There we go. Lovely. Everything courage. Got the holy bullet. Some Zoit. Oh, another encourage. Go there. Another holy bullet. That might be good, actually. Whether or not it's any better than Salamander, though. Actually, yeah, Salamander, because it's got slight area to it, hasn't it? It's all working out lovely. Got stunned. Just dies. Yeah, we've got you now, nice and easily. Range? Yeah, well, my cousin's Erebonian and he didn't even get a message. You see, because, yeah. Ooh. My buddy's from Liberl and he got it. Okay, we'll read these in the right order because that's funnier that way. Okay. My buddy's from Liberl and he got his message written by a professional. Yeah, well, my cousin's Erebonian and he didn't even get a message. See, that way it makes more sense. Like before, it was just like, alright. I get what you're referencing, but now it's like, no, it's an argument between them. So it's like, no, that's actually quite funny. Context, you see, context is important. Hi, I'm Chest McClure. You may remember me from Falcom games such as... Simpsons reference. Who makes Simpsons references these days? Jeez. Sorry, no returns, exchanges, or chest credit. Okay. Ugh. That's right. Wait, haven't I been here? Isn't this a place I went in Cold Steel 3? Oh, didn't even notice the enemy there. Ooh. November. Someone explain that. There's gotta be something behind it that I don't know there. Some of the references will just go over my head completely, especially if they're American references. Like that popcorn one. Doesn't make any sense to me, because it's an American brand of popcorn. Right. Bus stop. Back to Crossbell. I would cut this out, but the buses are awesome. There's no way around it. The buses are awesome. Yes. Aromatic stew. Thank you. So, downtown now. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, could I help you kids with something? Some people came by earlier to try and ask a question of dear old me, but my hearing isn't quite what it used to be. What's going on here, then? Is it already time for these blasted Diet members to pester us again? They keep bothering us from time to time. Need to figure out how to chase them away. I think I'll examine your residency registrations. It'd be a shame if you were an illegal occupant. Don't tell me you're unregistered. Of course I'm not. I've been living here for 60 years. I think I'll examine your residency registrations. Maybe shame if you were an illegal occupant. Any resident around these parts always has one or two things they'd like to keep in the past. Even these people can contribute to Crossbell's development. Such kind of people you are, aren't you? Very people. I met up with an old business acquaintance of mine by the name of Harold yesterday. Remember when people used to make fun of him for being a timid, short man back in the day? It's been a long time since we last saw each other. He was still the same carefree guy I knew. Ended up drinking together for a while. I was almost moved to tears, honestly. How many years has it been since I last saw Harold? I've lost everything, yet he still talks to me like we just saw each other yesterday. It's almost moved to tears, honestly. It's even hard to think about now. Oh god. St. Ursula's practice entrance exam is right after the anniversary festival. Passing it will help boost my confidence. I know I can trust in my own abilities to get me through the real exam. I made this mistake of not taking the practice exam last year. Sure made a fool of myself. Promised myself I wouldn't repeat the same mistake. I'm going to try my hardest on it this time around. Once that's over with, I'll take on the real exam. Well, good luck to you, mate. No Risha? Fair enough. Daddy says he's too busy with work lately. I don't get to see him at night anymore. I'm so lonely. Aww. I want to see Daddy again. Aww. Girl living next door is usually bright and energetic. She's been nothing but a sweetheart to Lima too. Still, I get the impression that she feels a little down these days. What worries are on her mind? I'd say the coronavirus thing. Corona. I don't want to pry into someone else's life, but I can't help worrying about a girl so young living alone. Especially in this area. The door is firmly shut. A voice can be heard inside. Life more like booze. Hey, good work. Oh wait, it's just you guys again. I swear to Adios, you're doing this on purpose now. Promise you it wasn't intentional. I'm not gonna let you fool me again. Just piss off already, you're gonna bother the other members. Jeez. The older guys look pretty tense lately. You guys should have seen Jeb when I bought the wrong stuff from the city yesterday. He was so mad. Got dragged into that mess. Oh dear, oh dear. What's up, guys? Going on a raid? Come on, I'll be your opponent. Haven't fought those blue bastards in a while, have we? And talk about boring. Hey guys, wanna go a few rounds? Man, I'm bored. When you think about it, neither the government nor the police do jack to help anyone. Look at this dump. They don't give a rat's ass about the downtown district. Still, you guys keep sticking your noses around here whenever you feel like it. No one likes you, okay? Just leave. Used to be an orphan before I came here. Any mention of government officials, police, and all you other dogs makes me want to puke. Fair enough. What? Get out of my way, dude. I'm testing out the mic today. Want a taste of this bad boy? Hey, 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 hey. Oh ho. Hey, I'm really feeling it. You again. Don't start thinking you can just show up on my turf unannounced like this. Did you wake up on the wrong side of bed, or is your foul mood justified? Everything sucks. There's been all sorts of cops and government dogs running around the area claiming they gotta get ready for the festival. Screw those assholes. About ready to kick all of them out of here. Feel you, dude. Been getting way too many damn support requests too. All we can do is grit our teeth and bear it. Bunch of cops and government dogs have been wandering around the downtown district. Must have had balls of steel if they think they can look down on us. We got into a fight with some cop over on East Street yesterday. He started it though. Don't screw with us, Kay. We might be cops, but we ain't afraid to lay waste to you dogs. Man, more cops keep coming around here. It's starting to piss me off. Listen up, you punks. Don't get ahead of yourselves, or I'll end you. Got it? Yeah, got it. Don't you worry, mate. We'll leave you to it. Cause, we already beat Wold, remember? You guys were there. Or were you? Huey wasn't. Was Huey there? Can't remember now. You know, there's a white wolf that comes through here every morning. Seems pretty smart, and his mane looks so cool. Bet he's watching out for any baddies. I like to greet that wolf every morning. Feel like he can understand what I'm saying. Aw, he's looking after the kitties. Someone has to. I worry for them so. How's Wendy doing these days? Don't know, I haven't spoken to her yet. A girl could work her way around an orbit when she was my apprentice. I'll tell you what. If she ever gets bored of working at Genton, I'd hire her faster than you can say, Orbman. Been dealing with a bunch of repair and upgrade jobs lately. Starting to think that I may need an extra set of hands around here. That Wendy seems to be chugging along. Wish she'd make some time for me every once in a while, though. Oh well, I'm sure she's a busy lass. Indeed. Oh, forgot about the kids. Prepare to meet your doom, Mr. Newt. Sploosh. Alright. I just dropped a bunch of newts into this drain. Sploosh, sploosh. What? Wanna try catching some rats next? What? 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 No, don't do that. You think her deals have gotten nastier? Mama told me that last time she tried to deal with Rivard, she got attacked. Mama told me it's been pretty dangerous for her, so she hasn't been taking me. Man, it's so boring here. Mama hasn't been taking me to any of her dealings lately. Telling the story every day is so boring. What you need is like a dog or something, that'd help out. Say, isn't that a Rhineford brand heavy machine gun? Looks like a new model too. Yeah, they started circulating last week. Not only do they fire at a higher rate, but the power of these bad boys has been boosted by 20% as well. Itching to try one out, Red? Nah, I'm gonna give that a hard pass. No, probably not the brightest idea to flaunt your smuggled merch in front of the police. You said it. Brand new heavy machine gun has been in circulation since last week. You can bet your asses I stocked up on them right away. Ravage went and got themselves a ton of them, so you best watch your backs. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you not being gunned down by a weapon like that. Firepower like that will make mincemeat out of you in a matter of seconds. Assuming they can aim, because they clearly... Oh, customers, please hold on a minute. That leads to the basement storeroom, and you're definitely not allowed in there. So keep your asses right up here if you want to buy something. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. Got stuck on a fence. Get stuck on the randomest things, don't I? Oh, you guys are here. Haven't seen you around in a while, conducting another investigation. Not today. We're just taking care of a small support request. We have been assisting headquarters more often, though. Dealing with the hustle and bustle of the anniversary festival, and then... I'll keep up the good work. Even the Crossbell Times is showing off your exploits in a better light these days. Yeah, I guess so. Something out of character about this boss or some delinquent saying that. New special support section guys are starting to become a bit of a household name, eh? Household name to mock, that is. You can thank the Crossbell Times for that one. Yeah. We've been faced with many more turbulent situations as of late. No, never mind. What's that about? We haven't had a decent fight with the Vipers in a while. Too many cops roaming since the anniversary festival is coming up. Thanks for ruining our fun, jeez. We'll settle things with the Vipers. Eventually. We've called a truce for the duration of the anniversary festival. Too many cops around ready to get in our way. Government officials always decide to make their rounds here when the anniversary festival nears. They review our business licenses and warn us to be careful of tourists. They're irresponsible, though. It was check-off items they haven't actually reviewed. As if I'd ever trust a bunch of hypocrites like them. Any government official that comes down here is a hypocrite. There's no way we'd trust anybody like that. That's fair. Hazel's still out of commission for another week. I offered to help him, but he told me he didn't want me meddling in his affairs. Get the impression that Hazel, how are we going with that anyway? Has grown up a little bit. Hazel's still out of commission for another week. I offered to help him, but he told me he didn't want him meddling in his affairs. Fair enough. Let's speak to him then. I started working a part-time job here. Thinking of saving up my money to repay what my sister spent on my medical bills. Don't like worrying my sister, so I might quit the Testaments and find a different job. But for now, I'll keep on keeping on here. Thought about it for a while, and I really don't want to quit the Testaments. My sister's okay with me working here, as long as the mirror goes to repaying her for the medical bills. The Transcontinental Railroad was built over a period of many, many years. Constructing such an enormous track without incident must have taken some meticulous planning. Truly is the greatest gift from our ancestors, Someday I want to become just like them. Meticulously laying down a track the length of the Transcontinental Railroad took years and years of hard work. Truly is the greatest gift from our ancestors. Someday I want to become just like them. Central Square should be right down this road. Phew, I knew buying this map was the right decision. It's like we will go there eventually, don't worry, I've not forgotten. Hello? Forgotten about it. Over there is the truck our transport company uses. The amount of units in the shipment is ridiculous, so we're busting out the truck to handle it. And do I really have to load all this? What a pain. This is Crossbell Station. I don't think we need to catch a train right now. You don't think? You're not entirely sure. That's the worrying thing there, Lloyd. You're like, I don't think we do we? Can't remember. I'm not entirely sure. I'm planning to go to Remiferia for a little while. Oh, that reminds me, Remiferia also has their own police department, right? I'm sure it's far superior to Crossbell's dinky little force. Well, wasn't that uncalled for? We don't have any business at the airport. But I wanted to go to the airport. Fork, Sandbank. You never know. There was nothing here. There was nothing here, so I decided to catch the bus to St. Ursula. Hello, Harold. Mr. Hayworth? Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I wasn't expecting to meet you here. Well, ever since the last case, we've been getting a lot more jobs outside of the city. Are you working right now, too? Indeed. I came to St. Ursula today to sell some equipment and non-perishables. I'm really starting to appreciate my old car. It makes the trips remarkably easier. I'm happy to see your business is doing well. Now all that's left is to carry out all of the equipment. Good luck with the rest of today, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello. Recently, the hospital has been outfitted with a special kind of orbital vehicle called an ambulance. Now we can rush to wherever someone is and stabilize them. It's much faster than the bus service. When those gang members were attacked, way back when, they managed to survive because of the ambulance's fast response time. No matter where you are in the state, with just one call, an ambulance will come rushing to help you in an emergency. They even have the horsepower to outrace your average orbital car. Oh, that sounds delightful, doesn't it? Oh, you're Cecil's little brother, aren't you? How have you been? For whatever reason, it feels like I've become a celebrity among the nursing staff. Sure, Randy appreciates that. Cecil's little brother, how have you been? Leighton started working really hard once he recovered. Not to mention my plan of hiding my own work in his was a massive success. The boy ended up doing every bit of it. Lucky me being blessed with such an eager pupil. Since he was so willing, I tricked Leighton into finishing up some of my work too. Now that I have that out of the way, maybe I can use this free time to go fishing or something. I mean, the main reason he's so suspicious, again, is anybody who has a portrait, a sprite there in their text box, that important to the story. That's how it works in these games. It's that simple. Completely missed. Earlier, some visitors were discussing Arkansas's new show over lunch. It's called Golden Sun, Silver Moon, isn't it? I'd love to be able to go to see it someday. Maybe, one day. I usually carry around this book about autopsies. Is that weird? When I was having lunch with Leighton, he threw a big fit and told me to not read it while eating. Personally, I would lose my appetite if I saw the book's illustrations as well, especially if I was eating meat or the like. Maybe, but it doesn't faze me at all. Is carrying around this book really that weird? Well, it was convenient. Now I can study wherever and whenever I want. Kinda with you on that. Kinda. At the same time, not. That makes sense. There's gonna be no one in these rooms, considering the time of day. Ah, the lovely fence we ensured they put up for safety, which they probably should have done previously, to be honest. Chief Ursuline just sprinted out of her room. Must have overslept again, like always. Indeed. Hello. Hello, everyone. So this really was your room, huh, Cecile? Again, otherwise someone else would have the picture. Yes, it is. Though I only use it about half the time. But I find myself falling asleep in what I like to call the hospital's nap room. Cecile, that's not healthy. Classic case of overwork. Come on, girl, you've got to take better care of yourself. Settle down, you worrywarts. I won't overdo it, okay? That's right, because I'm staying at St. Ursula dormitories. We haven't had too many opportunities to hang out. Sorry to hear that. Still, Cecile, don't push yourself too hard, alright? Oh, I'm not pushing myself too hard. Chatting with a friend on the phone is one of the ways I relax, Lloyd. Actually, did just that last night. Is that right? Do I know said friend? Maybe, maybe not. Not exactly well versed in popular culture, so I'd be surprised if you did. What? Recently, we put up a fence around the hospital to keep monsters away. And I guess it was more of a precaution than anything. If monsters broke in and hurt another intern, we'd be in real trouble. Good morning, everyone. Lately, Cecile has been telling me all about your adventures. She even said you beat up the monster who hurt Lighton. Well, we definitely couldn't have pulled it off by ourselves. It was all thanks to Zeit and his pack. Well, even so, just hearing that you had a large role in stopping them makes me extremely happy. I know it must be hard, but keep doing your best, okay? You can count on it, Shizuku. Hey, with a cutie like you cheering us on, we're like 100 times stronger. So keep up the sport, eh? If the special support section keeps solving important cases like that one, maybe you'll get as strong as father someday. That's quite the challenge, but we'll do our very best. Linen room. Employees only. These frugal hospital meals are joyless occasions. I told them to add steak and wine to the menu, but to no avail. This so-called hospital service is a complete and utter disgrace. It's not a hotel, mate. I'm a little bit younger than her, sure, but Shizuku is really a good friend. We go on a lot of walks together and talk to each other in her room all the time. Shizuku and I have become friends after spending so much time here together. These hospital beds are far finer than mine at home. Also, I can't remember the last time I was brought food without having to ask. It's lovely. This isn't a hotel. These hospital beds... This isn't a hotel. Okay, ready for me to take your temperature? Better raise that arm, because here it comes. Wait a second, miss. You made sure to double check that you're using a thermometer and not an injection needle, right? Of course I did. I may be prone to making mistakes, but I never make a dumb one like that twice. Wait, what? Oh, would you look at that? What? Oopsie. Thought I lost my thermometer. But it was in my pocket all along. God. If I were a cat, I doubt my 9 lives would be enough to save me from a klutz like her. Still, she's pretty cute, so whatever. Really? Really? That's your stance on it? It's like... Oh, God. Hello, Philia. Darn it. I ended up not being able to get those Ark and Seal tickets I wanted. Miss Martha keeps bragging that she's seen them before, but I bet the current Ark and Seal is way better now compared to when she went. Flyers detailing Ark and Seal's upcoming show finally made their way to the hospital. When I was a young girl, Ark and Seal had neither fame nor that superstar Ilya. Now you can't say Crossbell without thinking of Ark and Seal. It sure has come a long way, hasn't it? I went to see Ark and Seal many, many times when I was a young girl. The thought of it makes me a tad bit nostalgic. The clumsiness of Chiron knows no bounds. She usually grabs the wrong medical utensil, spills chemicals and medicine on the floor. If I'm being honest, the only reason someone hasn't got hurt yet is because of the people surrounding her, catching her mistakes. It sure would do me a favor if she took a page out of Cecile's book. Chiron's clumsiness is not a joke, okay? It's honestly a miracle that no one's been hurt yet. This is the end for me, I think. The doctor said the operation's a piece of cake, but I don't know. Aww. Homophobia is perfectly understandable. Naturally, even. Homophobia? Don't actually know that phobia, someone let me know. However, the risk of danger in this particular operation is astronomically low. Anxiety will only serve as a detriment to the surgery. Please try to calm yourselves and go to sleep early tonight, okay? I'm not asking what the phobia is, by the way, just how it's said. That's all I'm asking. It's like I know what it is, because it's easy to figure out based on what they said for a start, you know.
Yay, this place is as big as the castle.
But it's not one, though. Hey, this is a hospital, no shouting. Let him shout all he wants. The girls have been... There's some braces up there. The girls have been telling me that Cecile is really close with a famous celebrity. You're her little brother. Do you know who it is? Me, don't know. Really? Jeez, I just want to know who it is. Who in the world could it be? We know. Up until now, I've only ever relied on the Septine Church's remedies. Is this hospital thingy really that good? So, it would be better to admit Grandpa to the hospital after all. That'd definitely be the smartest decision, but that man is the definition of stubborn. Yeah, I'm so sorry. At least tell him that he needs to commute to the hospital. As much as I would want to, I can't force him to do anything. It would be wise to tell him to visit before his condition gets any worse. No, not you. Her. Sorry that I always have to be Grandpa's middleman for the medicine doctor. I better get my checkup done by one of the gorgeous female doctors. Come on, just don't be an old man. Really? You're with the Bracer Guild. If you're here, does that mean something happened? Unfortunately so. A traveller was taking a shortcut through a thicket and was bitten by an extremely venomous snake. As soon as we found him, we carried him here as fast as we could. Well, Aeolia was the one who gave him first aid, so I think he'll pull through. First aid? Can't say I knew bracers were trained in medical treatment, let alone for snake bites. Aeolia is a bit of an outlier. She's from Remiferia, one of the most medically advanced places in Zumeria. She's even got her medical license there. A doctor, you say? All I see is a woman who cannot keep her hands to herself. Well, she might be a bit more clingy than most, but she's an amazing gal. Aeolia is actually from Remiferia, same place she earned her medical license. Sure, she's got an eye for everything cute, but she's a real genius when it comes to medicine. St. Ursula Medical College is connected to Crossbell City via the Liberl network. Despite being somewhat experimental, our appointment service and other systems run using it. People that actually take advantage of it are few and far between, though. By using our advanced appointment service on the Liberl network, people can avoid wait times and quickly see their doctor. People that actually take advantage of it are few and far between, though. Our director is rarely here. He focuses on wandering from country to country, exchanging medical technology and scouting out young, bright minds. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever met him before. Wonder what kind of man he is. Our director is an extremely busy man. He's rarely here at the medical college. Essentially, the hospital's management and operations are entrusted to the professors. Is that wise? Probably not. Hello. I like your setup, your garbs there. Now that his injury is healed, Leighton sprung back to work with his head held high. However, Professor Gunther decided to take advantage of his good mood and force poor Leighton to do most of his work. Yeah, he's probably busy doing other things. Now that his injury is healed, Leighton sprung back to work with his head held high. Same again, isn't it? Same again. The traveller is currently resting in the ICU. If treated poorly, I might have had to resort to amputation, but luckily his leg is still there. Thanks to you, Aeolia. Everything went as planned. Your help truly is invaluable. No, I wouldn't go that far. I did what was expected of a bracer, and that's that. Damn it, someone break my leg. If that's what it takes for the lovely Aeolia to nurse me back to health, I'm ready. This enthusiasm is futile. Cease. Oh, it's Dio in the special support section. Give me a few minutes, And I'll give you all the hugs and kisses. Declined. See you from the front there. Like, yeah, the setup is just lovely, isn't it? Just lovely. Declined. This reminds me, have you considered my proposal? Oh, you mean the one about giving a special lecture in the research ward? I don't think it will work out. The anniversary festival almost here and my workload increasing. What a shame. However, if you cannot do it, who am I to try and force you? While AWPNs are developed in a variety of countries, Remiferia stands out as the leader when it comes to medical AWPNs. For example, nearly all of the medical equipment used at St. Ursula Medical College is manufactured by the Seyland Company, which is Remiferia based. Speaking of the Seyland Company, it's probably the most prominent medical AWPN maker in all of Zemuria. Not to mention, they sponsor us. In the biomedical engineering department, we strive to find ways to improve our current equipment while still utilizing them in our work. Late again, Ursuline. A teacher being late for her class is unacceptable, you know that, right? You're right. I was tinkering with some newly arrived equipment last night before I knew it. The sun was coming up. So yeah, I was sleeping like a baby until about 20 minutes ago. You haven't changed from when you were a student one bit, Ursuline. Listen up, Ursuline. As chief of the medical college, you're responsible for teaching our interns about the intricacies of medical equipment. Don't act like a student forever. Gary might make that easier said than done, though. Have you been listening, Ursuline? Of course, every word. Hey, some nice weather, isn't it? I think I might just chill out here all day. I came all the way just for that. Well, we're finishing this part here anyway. In the next part, we'll go look at the department stores, basically. See if there's new AWPNs for us to buy, all that type of stuff. There could be. I fancy getting myself a new laptop. See you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.